Hello everyone, welcome to Creatively Crafty Me. I am Charlena, and in today's video I'm going to show you what I made with the yarn that I received in the Mystery Yarn Challenge 223 hosted by Lori of the Armchair Chef. Now I did receive two different types of yarn, so I received 2 cakes of this Karen Chunky Cake in the colorway Ballet Sorbet. And I received this skein of this Bernette Wooler bulky yarn in the colorway light gray. I received my yarn from Charlena from Lena's Kitty Crochet. Now it's funny because I also had her as my Mystery Yarn Challenge person. So I mailed her yarn, she mailed me yarn. I sent her yarn that was gray and pink basically, and she sent me yarn that was gray, pink, and purple. So I just thought that was cute that we had each other and we pretty much sent each other the same color yarn. I did watch her video of what she made with the yarn that I sent her. It's an absolutely beautiful project. You should check that out. And now I'm going to show you what I chose to make with the yarn that she sent to me. Like I said, I did have 2 cakes of Karen. I did have 2 cakes of this Karen Chunky yarn and then 1 cake of that ball up yarn, of the bulky yarn. And I chose to make a sweater for my granddaughter. When I saw the colors, I did think, oh, it would be really nice to make something for my granddaughter because her favorite colors literally, honestly, are pink and purple. So when I got the yarn, I decided I was going to make this sweater, this color block sweater, because it has been a little while since I made her last couple of sweaters, and they are getting a little too small, so this was perfect. Now when I started making this sweater, I actually started using the yarn exactly how it was coming out the skein. I just started crocheting and it was working up like this. This here little stain is from the yarn itself, from the dyes in the yarn. I actually did not cut out any of the little splotches. I just kept going past them. But I originally started using the yarn the way it was coming out of the skein. So it started with this pink, then this lavender, this like purplish pink to this lavender. And my granddaughter said to me, "That doesn't have enough pink in it. I thought it was gonna have more pink." So I thought I would make my granddaughter happy and actually use more pink, so I started cutting the colors out of the yarn, and that is how I managed to get this light pink side here and this darker pink side here. Since my granddaughter did say that she wanted more pink in her sweater, I decided to start cutting the colors out and using the colors the way I wanted. So I cut out well, not all of the pink, but I cut out enough pink to do this front section here, and then I cut the darker pink to do this section here, and then I started working on the sleeve. So that's how we ended up with this color block. And so I took the light pink and started at the top of the sleeve, but this is actually the order that the yarn was coming out of the skein. So I kept this the same. So we went from this light pink to this lavender to this pink here, and I just copied the same thing on the other side. So yes, I did make buttonholes. Let me see if I can find them. I did make little spots for buttons to sew buttons on. Can you see that? Yes, I did crochet buttonholes on the sweater so that I can add buttons, so that I could add buttons to this side of the sweater. I do have these little cat buttons that I think are absolutely adorable, that are in like a purplish pink color, but they're at my daughter's house, so I figure when I take the sweater to my daughter that I will sew the buttons on. But yeah, so this is what I chose to make. I did use that bulky what is it called? I did use the Bernette Wooler bulky yarn in the trim of the sleeve in the trim of the sweater, and I just opted honestly not to crochet them together or to seam them together, but I could still do that if I change my mind, and it is the same on both sides. And I used that yarn to put on the edge of the sleeves. So I made the sleeves a little longer because I wanted to be able to actually roll this up onto the sleeve in case she has a little bit of a reaction to the wool. I'm not really sure if she has any kind of allergic reactions to wool. Fingers crossed that she doesn't. But yes, so this is the project that I chose to make with the yarn that I received in the Mystery Yarn Challenge for February 2022. And let me show you how much yarn I have left. So I do have a good amount of, I did use quite a bit, like it's really used. It's, you know, it's a thick yarn, so there's not a whole lot of yarn to begin with. So this is what I have from this yarn. So I did use up some, and I would like to try to use this for something else. And then I did say that I broke the skeins up. So this is what is left of part of one of them, I guess. And then I do have a few balls of the other cake. So this is what I have from the Karen Chunky cake, and this is what's left in that yarn there, in that cake there. So yeah, guys, that is what I chose to make with the yarn from my Mystery Yarn Challenge box, and I really do like it. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Do come back, stick around to see what else I have going on, and I will talk to you in the next video. Okay, bye.